Yo, what is going on, everybody? IG here, back with another video. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. Today's video, we're going to be discussing the Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously, Boston just won a hard-fought series against Milwaukee in 7, and then Miami ended up, taking care of business against Philly. I know Joel Embiid was hurt. James Harden, who knows what's going on with James Harden right now, but it is what it is. We got the matchup that we're going to see in the Eastern Conference Finals, Boston versus the Heat. As far as the regular season goes, you can kind of take that with a grain of salt. Boston did win the regular season, I believe, 2-1. But again, who knows how the rotations will set up. You got players in and out of the lineups all the time in the regular season. So you can't necessarily put too much stock into that. But it is what it is. Boston did win the regular season 2-1. Boston, on the Boston side of things, you got the defensive player of the year. You got Marcus Smart, aka he's pretty much the point guard now for the team. You got the dynamic duo. You got JT, you got JB. Grant Williams, he had a huge game 7. Robert Williams, you got the defensive anchor. I know he's kind of been in and out of the lineup. He's been having some injuries he's been going through. But, he did play a little bit in Game 7. He does have a couple days off before the game tomorrow. So, we'll kind of see how that rest does for him. But I think he'll be a factor in the series. Big Al, Al Horford, he's playing good basketball right now. So, well-coached team. I feel like overall, I feel like they're going to have a very good opportunity in this series. As far as the Miami side, you got Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, you got Tyler Hero coming off the bench, who provides, of course, such a huge scoring punch for the Miami Heat. You got Big Bam in the middle, Victor Oladipo, who came back from that injury. He's playing good basketball right now. You got Max, he's hitting big shots. He took up minutes for Duncan Robinson. Who knows if they're going to space the floor a little bit and try to play Duncan Robinson in this series. They did offer him quite a bit of money in the offseason. You're not going to, pay someone $90 million to sit on the bench. But we'll see. Same goes for Kyle Lowry. Kyle, he's been hurt with that hamstring. He's been in and out of the lineup. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that he's not going to be playing game 1 of this series, but if he's not, I can see him coming back maybe game 2, game 3 the latest. Miami, they're very physical, very well coached team by Coach Spo. I think this series is going to be different from the West. I feel like this series is going to be kind of like the old school type of basketball, maybe late 90s, early 2000s. I think it's going to be very physical. It's going to be a defensive minded series. I think that as far as who I'm rolling with in this series, I'm gonna go with Boston. I think Boston, considering the road that they have taken so far in these playoffs, they haven't ducked anybody. They took out KD, they took out Kyrie, they took out Giannis. Of course, Chris Middleton didn't play, which was huge for the Milwaukee Bucks, but it is what it is. Boston, they've taken them out. I think that dynamic duo between JT and JB, I think they're gonna be able to punch their way to the finals this time around. Last time that they were here in the Eastern Conference Finals, they ran up against LeBron 2018. But I think this time, this is their time to get to the NBA Finals. But I think it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be a close series. I have Boston winning in 7. I think they're going to do it again. They're going to go on the road. I'm sorry, they didn't go on the road. They are going to go on the road this time. I think they're going to go on the road to Miami, since Miami does have home court. And I think they knock out Miami in Miami. But again, it's going to be a very close series. I think that Miami, yes, yes, they play defense, but they're very, very well coached, right? I think that they will be able to slow down JT. I think this may be more of a series for JB, in my personal opinion. I just think they have a lot of big bodies. They have multiple people that they can throw at them. But overall, I think that the others for Boston is going to be able to help JT get over the hump. And I have them winning in 7. What do you guys think? Who do you guys have winning? I'm curious to know. Leave your answers down below in the comment section. Definitely check it out. I'll interact with you guys. I'm curious to see again if you're going to go with Boston or you're going to go with Miami. Let me know and the reason why behind that. Other than that, appreciate you guys checking out the video. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.